Hello friends once again, and welcome to the most exciting 30 minutes anywhere on FPTV, WCWA Rematch. I'm Clay Readymade, and this week we wrap our recap on WCWA SHOWDOWN Wolf in Waiting with the biggest main event to date as MechaWolf 450 goes head to head with the standard Dusty Gold. To follow up on these two incredible athletes as well as any additional information, you can always cruise on over to our website, WCWAWrestling.com. And while the challenges of WCWA wrestlers can be difficult, I want to lay out a challenge to you personally to step out of your comfort zone and sign up with the Striker Training Facility today. The Wolf was in waiting no longer as the showdown between Dusty Gold and MechaWolf 450 finally came to blows. While Dusty was riding momentum with his victory against Terrale Tempo going in, he had to prepare against this dangerous new force as the accomplished MechaWolf burst on the scene to make WCWA his new hunting ground and target the hometown hero as his first prey. Let's throw it down to the voice of WCWA, Mitch McCoy.
Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, as always, Mitch McCoy, and boy, do we have a treat for you here today. MechaWolf 450 from the Wolves' Den will be going up against the standard of professional wrestling, Dusty Gold, in what should be one of the most explosive matchups you will ever see in a squared circle. Now, MechaWolf 450, 15 years of experience inside the ring. He is not only well-trained, but very well-traveled, as he has been all over the world, from Japan to Mexico to the United States and more. This man has done it all, and he has done it on the biggest stages in our industry. Now, with that being said, he will be going up against the standard of professional wrestling, Dusty Gold, who, although he may not have the experience of a MechaWolf 450, he definitely has the athleticism, he has the heart, he has the drive, and he has the will to do this here today. This is maybe the biggest opportunity of his career. And you see the very serious look of MechaWolf 450 as he is prepared for this matchup. And here we go. The standard of professional wrestling. Straight out of the gym. From Fayetteville, Arkansas, Dusty Gold. And you hear the reaction as he comes out. He is adored by the fans here at WCWA, and rightfully so. This man puts on a show every single time he enters that ring. You might want to call him not the showstopper, but the show starter, because the show does not start until Dusty Gold is between those ropes. And oh boy, is the show about to start here. We have MechaWolf 450, one of the most athletic, the most athletic men in our industry, going up against Dusty Gold. Do you really have to say it? You can just look at the man and see that he is a specimen. You see the things he does in that ring. And as I said, this is an explosive matchup, folks. This is a bomb that is about to go off. And I am ready, and I cannot wait. The bell has rang, and here we go. MechaWolf 450, the standard Dusty Gold. These two men, athletically, you have to think that it's very even, that these two men are almost identical athletically. Although Dusty looks a little bit bigger, I can assure you that MechaWolf is just as strong, maybe stronger than a Dusty Gold. And as we all know, that they are high flyers. They are going to be doing some things that I don't think the average man can do. And MechaWolf, he is not ready for the matchup. Giving a little howl to his fans, and maybe some unexpected boos rain down upon him.
On my time, kid. On my time.
And on his time, oh wow! You listen to the fans; they admire, they adore Dusty Gold. And I don't think that MechaWolf 450 was expecting that type of reaction. And he is jabbering away, trying to get into the mind of Dusty Gold, and that is a veteran move if I've ever seen one. And here we go. They lock up. Two bulls in a china shop. And we start off with some classic wrestling and a headlock takeover into a headlock by MechaWolf 450. And Dusty Gold trying to work his way to his feet. He pulls his arm around, and now he has MechaWolf in a headlock of his own. But MechaWolf immediately getting out of that. A wrist lock by him on Dusty Gold, and the pain on Dusty Gold's face, and he flips out of that. An impressive move, and already the athleticism we talked about on display by not just Dusty Gold, but by both men. And wow, a quick leg sweep, and he's going to go for the pinfall. Ooh, one, and a little early out. Pinfall, leg sweep pinfall by Dusty Gold. And I think it's a little early for both men, but they were trying to catch each other off guard here, and a little shove away by MechaWolf, and now the stare down, the stalemate between these two premier athletes begins.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
And maybe a sign of respect here by MechaWolf 450. The crowd's not having any of it. He's saying he's an honest wolf. I don't know if I would believe that if I were Dusty Gold, but how often do you get to shake a hand of a man of this magnitude? Dusty, of course, Dusty falls for the trap, and a right hand right to the jaw of Dusty Gold. And now MechaWolf 450, a veteran move, taking control of the match, and a shoulder block sending Dusty Gold down to the mat. And howling for his fans here. And Dusty Gold, MechaWolf going under and doing a little cartwheel over now, and Dusty Gold going over, going under, a little flip over him. And that flip takes him all the way, takes his momentum to the outside. And both showing off their athleticism early here. And he hooks his leg, takes him up, and a kick to the chest by Dusty Gold. He sets him up for a standing moonsault. Impressive maneuver there. And these guys both showing off their flying ability. A drop kick sends MechaWolf to the outside. And MechaWolf immediately sliding in. Another drop kick sends him right back to the outside. And the fans having their fun with him. And I apologize if I stutter or stumble in this matchup. It is going to be a little difficult to keep up with the pace. And a spear! We'll be right back to the action after these messages.
After a devastating spear from the outside of the ring, will the Standard be able to bounce back against this ravenous threat? Let's get back to the action.
And I'm not really sure of it, but it seems like that spear, the awkward way that Dusty Gold came down, I think Dusty might be injured, and I think it might be his leg. And honestly, it looked like he might have been limping a little there as he was pulled up. And MechaWolf wanting to hear it from the crowd. And the wolf smells blood. Oh my God! And a chop. Taking off maybe the nipple. Oh, and another one! And I think a nipple of Dusty Gold was just ripped off by those chops. But Dusty fighting back. He is a fighting champion because he is a people's champion. And he is the champion for these people, and he will not give up. And an enziguri into the corner, a cartwheel, into a drop kick to his head. And he is down, he is out. And I don't think Dusty Gold's going to get up from that. If MechaWolf were to have covered right here, this match would be over. But he is feeling overly confident in himself. He is heckling the fans. He is mocking Dusty Gold. Oh my God. And another kick to the head. Straight to the temple. And the mocking continues. Coaxing these fans into clapping for Dusty Gold. And that is how you control a crowd, folks, right there. Take some tips for the wrestlers at home. And, oh, wow. The sunset flip. And it takes him, oh. And very surprising. Very surprising. Oh, my God. His head is taken off by the clothesline. And touching on that sequence as MechaWolf goes for the backdrop. Dusty Gold sunset flips into the pin. A really surprising MechaWolf catching him off guard, but immediately hitting Dusty Gold with a huge clothesline, pretty much ripping Dusty Gold's head from his body and going for the cover. Dusty Gold, I don't know how he was able to kick out, but he did. And MechaWolf, he just doesn't really seem concerned at this point. Talking to the ref, heckling the fans, really not showing respect to the man that is the standard of professional wrestling. And this is why you show him respect, because he will not give up. And Dusty Gold hitting him with a couple huge rights into an uppercut, but a flying elbow. Maybe I should say a flying spinning elbow. And he just removed Dusty Gold from the situation. 1, 2, ooh. Dusty Gold able to kick out, and if you notice, MechaWolf did not hook the leg. I've been talking about how he might be overtly confident, and I think that is the sign of what I've been saying. I mean, why would you not hook the leg of someone of the athletic prowess of Dusty Gold? I have no idea. I'm blown away. And he could have gotten the 3 count if he would have hooked the leg. And now he has him in the submission. And Dusty Gold, he's getting his head ripped off here. MechaWolf driving his knee into the middle of Dusty Gold's back and tearing at his head from right under his chin, just to give you a visual. And this is vicious, folks. But the crowd, they are not giving up on Dusty Gold. They are not giving up on their champion. And Dusty Gold fighting his way to his feet. And oh, an elbow. And another elbow. And he hits him with the, but gets knocked down. Sent to all fours with the shot to the back of his neck. And a scooped up body slam. And MechaWolf back in control. And if there is any way Dusty Gold is going to win this match, if there is any way that he is going to figure this out, he is going to have to figure it out with the help of these fans and a running moonsault off the second rope. And Dusty Gold, he moves out of the way. And now this is it. This is your chance, Dusty. You have to get to your feet and you have to get control of this matchup. You have one of the biggest global stars on the mat, and this is your opportunity. And a spinning kick to the gut here, and a knee straight to the chin, and he's got him up, and he's gonna roll him over, and a moonsault, it looks like, of his own, and he's gonna hit it. Connects on the moonsault. 1, 2, 3, no! Oh my gosh. And I really thought that was it. Dusty Gold has put away so many competitors over the years with that little combination right there, with that explosive combination right there. But MechaWolf 450 able to kick out, reversing Dusty Gold, and a right hand sends Dusty reeling, but not enough as he reverses Mecha himself. And then Mecha reverses and hits a Guri, sends him into the corner. And once MechaWolf got in store here, a suplex, and he holds on to him here and picks him up. Oh my God, I'm not really sure what to call that, but that's it. 2, 3, no! Dusty Gold able to kick out, and now you see a visual concern on the face of MechaWolf 450. Up until this point, I really don't feel like he has felt concerned. I feel like he has felt in control the whole time. But I think that last sequence by Dusty Gold might have woken him up a little bit. And he's realizing that although, and look, you see that again, Dusty Gold's leg giving out on him on that reversal. And look, going for the DDT, he has him hooked. And a bridged Northern Lights, 1, 2, oh my God. And you got an example of the strength and power of Dusty Gold's right there. As this man catches MechaWolf out of a springboard DDT attempt and bridges him into a Northern Lights. And I mean, just an impressive feat if I've ever seen one. And these guys are doing things that I don't think we've seen. Oh my God, an Enziguri over the top rope from the outside, and MechaWolf, he's going to the top rope, calling for it, but Dusty Gold already making his way back to his feet, and a running knee! He ran up the ropes, kneed MechaWolf 450, all the way down to the floor. And if there was a moment for Dusty Gold, I mean, he's already had one opportunity, but it was taken away by his foe here, and now he's looking for a tope from the inside to the outside, through the top and middle rope, and sends MechaWolf 450 in the crowd, and immediately rolls him in for the near pinfall. And a very smart move, almost a veteran savvy move from the man that does not have nearly the experience of MechaWolf 450. And he gets a near fall, and you know, he has MechaWolf where he wants. He has him up against the ropes. He has him crawling to his feet, and I think we're going to see a splash here as Dusty Gold's, he's calling for it and going for it. Oh! And a reversal, and he catches his chin right on that top turnbuckle, and now Dusty a little dazed and confused, but able to get his leg up and catch the jaw of MechaWolf 450 himself. But MechaWolf, he's not having any of that, and wow, look at the pure strength, the power, oh my God, into a power bomb, and we saw that, and he rolls him back up into a sitting power bomb, and 1, 2, oh! And wow, the strength, the power. This is one of the most intense matches that I have ever seen, and we have been treated to everything you could want out of a wrestling match. The high flying, the high risk maneuvers, the power, the agility, the in-ring savvy of both men, and Dusty Gold retreating to the outside, and this is a smart move. He has to catch his breath here. I mean, he's at a disadvantage completely, and another tope, this one from MechaWolf, but he goes between the middle and the bottom rope, and wow, what an athletic maneuver that was. And he rolls Dusty Gold back into the ring, very veteran savvy, maybe taking a page out of Dusty Gold's book, but he doesn't immediately go for the pinfall. He goes up for a high-risk maneuver, which is a frog splash. And if he can get the leg hooked, 1, 2, and that, no! And Dusty Gold kicks out again. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he continues to do it. Maybe it's his heart. Maybe it's the fact that he has his family, which is this crowd. He has everyone behind him here. This is Fayetteville, Arkansas. This is where Dusty Gold is from. This is where he makes his living, is right here in this town, in this building, every single month. And this crowd is 100% behind him, but MechaWolf calling for the 450 splash, and you have to think if he can hit this, but Dusty jumps up to his feet and working his way back up to the rope. And Dusty Gold, does he have the strength in his body? I mean, we cannot forget that he got speared and landed very awkwardly, and I mean, it feels like he has moved a step slower the rest of the match ever since that moment, and he gets sent to his back off the middle rope, and now MechaWolf, Is he going to go for the 450 here? If he hits it, it's over. And he's going to do it. This is going to be it, folks. Dusty Gold in a precarious position. Oh! But Dusty Gold rolls out of the way, but MechaWolf smart enough to land on his feet, roll out his own. Dusty Gold, oh, a spear! That's it! That's going to be it. The spear's going to end it. 1, 2, 3, no! Oh my God, it can't get any closer than that. I mean, one of the hairs of my mustache is how close that was to being a 3 count. I cannot believe that MechaWolf 450 kicked out of the most devastating spear known to our sport. Dusty Gold really laid it on to MechaWolf 450. MechaWolf 450 able to kick out. The surprise on Dusty Gold's face, I think the surprise is on everyone's face here in this building. As Dusty Gold looked like he was lining him up for something impactful, but Terrale Tempo's music is playing, and it looks like he might make his way down to the ring, but no, and a springboard DDT from the outside, and MechaWolf 450, he's going to go up to the top. You have to think he's going for the 450 splash, and he hits it, and he hooks the leg, pushes Dusty away from the ropes. 1, 2, 3, and wow. Oh my God, the match that we were just treated to, folks. And I can't believe it. MechaWolf 450 has plenty to say about it, as he was taken to the limit by Dusty Gold, the standard of professional wrestling. But MechaWolf 450, of course, ending it here today with the 450 splash on Dusty Gold. But I don't know if he would have been able to win without that distraction from Terrale Tempo. And Dusty Gold's got to be infuriated with this, as he had finally gained control. It finally looked like Dusty Gold was going to win this matchup, and just unable to. And the standing ovation from this crowd for the standard Dusty Gold, the man from here in Fayetteville, Arkansas, the head trainer of Stryker Training Facility out of Springdale. And, well, it looks like we might have some words from Terrale Tempo.
Dusty. Hey, man, up here. Hey, what, you a little busy right now? I just want to let you know last time you got lucky, man, but I'm coming back. Round 2. You ain't gonna get lucky. And, oh, hey, remember, never take your eye off the prize, my man.
While the standard is not one to run away from a fight, a crushing defeat was had as MechaWolf took advantage of Dusty Gold in the midst of a bitter Terrale Tempo, causing the distraction. I guess we'll have to see what's in store for these rivals down the line. Here's what's on tap for WCWA Rematch and a list of upcoming events. Next week, we go over the top as we take a look at the massive battle royal that kicked off the inaugural Natural State of Wrestling. Saturday, September 28th, Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue presents WCWA Rumble Road. This show will take place at Baum Stadium, and in the main event, WCWA will crown its first champion. Tickets are available at WCWAWrestling.com. Sunday, October 6th at 6 p.m., WCWA Monsters and Men will break down the doors of the Fayetteville Town Center. And in the main event, the debuting Brian Cage has his sights set on the inaugural Ozark Regional Champion. Tickets are available at WCWAWrestling.com. This is Clay Readymade signing off. Grab that knife. Take that slice of life. September 28th, Bike, Blues, and Barbecue presents WCWA Rumble Road.
That was awesome getting to see those pro wrestlers in action, but now we're at the Stryker Training Facility in Springdale where the students are working hard. We're going to find out if I've got what it takes to get into that wrestling ring. Let's go. Aaron?
Marcy,
What are you doing here?
What are you talking about? A full-time member.
No, you're not.
Watch this.
Let's go.
So the drills are over. Now let's look at some actual moves. What's gonna go on here, Coach?
So I'll teach you guys basically the basic stuff. You're gonna take a bump,
Okay.
a bump, a lock up, into a headlock.
Okay, that sounds easy enough.
Let's do it.
All right, so what I'm gonna teach you now, this is a back bump, okay? So basically, you're gonna stand right here, shoulder width apart, arms crossed, keep your back straight, tuck your chin.
I'm out. I'm out of there. No way. That looks like it's painful. But that, it hurts just starting out.
Throw yourself back. Tuck your chin.
Where's Hulk Hogan when I need him?
So lock up is collar and elbow tie up is what they call it, okay? What that means is collar,
Okay. Collar.
right, collar, elbow,
Elbow.
elbow. That's not my elbow.
Elbow. It's like a log. I can't tell. Oh, yeah, sorry.
All right, so you're here, right?
Okay.
All right, so when you lock up, it should be tight, boom, and then relax. Okay.
Collar.
Collar. It's left collar,
Elbow.
right elbow. Okay.
Collar, elbow.
There you go.
We could do the waltz.
You know how you didn't tuck your chin whenever you took that bump?
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure you tuck your chin on this one.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lead into me, and you're gonna walk in, nope, up, and then
Wait, you didn't teach me. You just slammed me. You didn't teach me nothing. You're just like, here, man. Boom! All right, Nathaniel, that was a lot of fun in there, first of all. So what was your vision originally behind this in January when you kicked this thing off? What was your vision and your passion behind it?
Initially, it wasn't even about starting a school. I just wanted to run a promotion. But then Dusty just kept on pushing and saying, hey, why don't we do a school? Why don't we do this? And I said, well, let's give it a shot, right? Let's have a school where we can build up talent locally. And then from there, we can just put on shows regularly with local talent instead of having to bring guys into Arkansas.
Well, we got to know Dusty during the event the other day. He's your head coach, obviously.
Right.
What kind of curriculum does he follow?
He definitely pushes them through strength and conditioning, making sure that they have the look and the body and the endurance to be able to handle a long match. And then from there, he gets them inside the ring as well. So he is also trained inside Greco-Roman wrestling. So he knows how the grappling and everything like that.
Thanks for having us out, man.
Absolutely, I
All
appreciate
right.
it.